17 members and associates of the Hells Angels are facing criminal charges in a violent attack.
Federal agents allege the outlaws sold drugs, traded firearms, and engaged in insurance fraud and even tampered with government witnesses.
We have learned there is cell phone video as well as surveillance video of evidence in this attack.
The U.S. attorney characterized today's raids as historic, the largest federal bust on organized criminal gang activity.
Retaliation is common for crimes involving biker gangs. However, it could happen anywhere because of how interconnected gangs have become nationwide.
The 3-year investigation resulted in 42 federal indictments on a variety of charges, including racketeering, money laundering, drugs, gambling, insurance fraud, and extortion.
There's a bunch of bikers up here, and they're shooting guns and stuff. I need the police now.
Play on foot going towards 2nd Street. Okay, receive.
Welcome to Biker Wars with Bill Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to be talking about an Outlaw MC member who went on a high-speed chase with the police with his patch on. Pretty crazy. I mean, he's hauling ass down the street, and he has his patch on. It's like a bullseye on his back. Of course he's going to get caught, right? So, what do you guys think the reason is that he took off? Shout out to everybody out there. We're going to talk about a couple different things. There's a couple stories out there, and I got a couple cool videos to show you guys. Some new ones. Mike Tyson, how are you? Lindsay, thank you for joining me. I appreciate everything you do. The Bronx, what's going on? My man Staxx, been a while. I'm doing great. Things are good. Frank S., how are you? You guys are all great. I appreciate you. I have a lot of content dropping. I haven't been live in a little bit, but because I've been so damn busy. Shout out to Pee Wee. I got to spend some time with Pee Wee. It was really great to hang out with Pee Wee. Go check out his book, Brotherhood, The Greatest Lie Ever Told. I got my copy. Go get your copy. It's a really good book. Best podcast on YouTube. I appreciate that, Mike Tyson. And if you want to donate to the show, you can hit up my Cash App at Chattin with Staxx. We have Christmas toy drive again this year. This is, I think, the 4th year I've done it. So if you want to donate towards the toy drive, if you put in the Cash App, even if it's $5, it all helps. It goes a long way. You know, I take my money and I buy toys for the kids. Shout out to Arizona. What's going on? Thank you for joining me today. The Bronx, disappointing name. It isn't what he used to be, Tyson. It isn't what he used to be. And I want to give a shout out to Ambic, shout out to Demons Row, shout out to all the content creators out there who make great content. So let's get into our first video. Now, this is a new video that's circulating on the internet, and these people got pulled over in a car, right? We're going to get to the Outlaw one. But first, we're going to get into this other video. I was like, wow. So this person is getting pulled over, right? And they put something out the window, and the cop's like, and they turn on a light. Like, it's like some powered milliamp light. And it blinds the cop, and they end up getting away. Let's check it out. He can't even see. It's insane. Boom, he's gone.
Subject is lost, heading unknown.
That is insane. He probably can go to prison for a long time for doing something like that. For blinding the cop. Insane. It's like a million milliamps or something like that. And he's gone. He's gone. That fast. So let's check out this outlaw. This happened down in Florida a few years ago. And he ends up taking off from the cops. Let's check it out. I mean, you're taking off, right? You got a patch on your back. They know exactly who you are. Why would you run with a patch on? So he ends up running out of gas. That's how he gets caught. He runs out of gas. You gotta feel dumb as hell, right? You gotta feel real dumb. Maybe he didn't hear them. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I didn't hear you back there or see them lights. Like, oh, what's going on, officer? I didn't see you. And for all the motorcycle club members out there that are watching this show, I want to know, if you run from the cops or something like that happens, do you get in trouble if you have your patch on? Like, would you get in trouble for this type of behavior? If you took off from the cops and you had your patch on, would that be like an infraction? I'm just curious. He's like, what do you mean, man? I didn't do nothing. Here comes the knees. If you guys don't know, the Outlaws are one of the oldest motorcycle clubs in the country. That movie, The Bikies, is formatted after the Outlaws. And it's a cool movie because it highlights how things start to grow and they start to get out of control. If you guys seen that movie, I highly suggest you watch it. The Bikey. Yeah, this is Florida. 100%. Look at this jacket. Look at this cut, I mean. He didn't have that much gas in his tank. Shit. You get like, what, 2 to 3 years if you run from the police like that. You 100% get jail time. There's no getting out of prison for it. What's his name? Went to prison for it recently. The YouTuber Jay Williams from Let's Live Life. I forgot the name of his YouTube channel. I think it's Jay Williams. He I believe he allegedly went on a motorcycle chase. Lindsay, thank you for gifting a membership. Today is Membership Monday. Whoever got the membership, congratulations. I don't see who got the membership. Cue Ball got the membership from Membership Monday. What's going on, Cue Ball? Yeah, it randomly picks people, and if you're not commenting, it'll pick you anyway. I can't really read that. If anyone here, I'll pause it if you guys can read that. It says deputies stated they were looking for in October. Hold on. I can't read that. I think it says something about narcotics. Blah, 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 blah. What do you guys think? Do they get in trouble for running with their patches on? Or is it like, because you would think they would. You would think they would get reprimanded for wearing their patch while doing something like that. I got a couple more crazy videos to show you guys too, so don't go anywhere. Maureen, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. I got some incredible interviews lined up. So I just interviewed a Tel Aviv bank robber. This guy has a book called Once Upon a Time in Tel Aviv. A bank robber's story. It is an incredible story. So he has a new life, and the people in his new life don't know about his old life. So we change the voice, and he doesn't show his face, but it's a really good interview. He tells some pretty wild stories on how he went on these bank robbery adventures. And I'm going to be dropping that later in the week. I got Big Kaz. I'll play some clips of that. I have a fugitive, an active fugitive, who's wanted by the police. I interviewed him. And I'm going to be dropping that interview this week as well. So an active fugitive with warrants right now, and I interviewed him about the situation. And it's a pretty good interview. This one says Outlaw Motorcycle Club member Robert Wilson was arrested when the motorcycle ran out of gas after he refused to stop for deputies. Evading to Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Yeah, look at that big ass spotlight on him. Yeah, he didn't see him. No, thinking, damn, I'm going to jail. We're going to have some new merch on the way, too. I'm working on some new designs. It's going to be pretty good. Thank you, Lindsay. He's like, oh, shit, I'm running out of gas. Damn, I'm surprised they didn't shoot him. Look, he got his arms. They told him to put his arms up, and look what he's doing with his arms. Drops him down. You guys get the gist of this, right? I looked that up. Steven. I'll check it out. I got another video for you guys. So this video is a video of a guy who lit someone's house on fire. Somebody passed away, and he's in the hospital, and he wakes up, and one of the alleged victims is in the hospital telling him that he's going to prison. Check this out. You might have seen this online or with thank you, Staxx. You're great. Keep them rolling. 100%. I got a lot of things lined up. You guys are going to be blown away at some of the stuff that I'm being involved in, some of the stuff I'm doing. Trying to give you the best content possible. Go watch a lot of my old interviews. They're incredible. Go under live videos if you want to see a lot of them. And there's a lot on the members only. If you join the members, you can watch the full interviews. The Big Kaz interview is out right now on members only. Go check it out. You don't have to wait for it because usually they're cut up. But if you become a member, you don't have to wait for it. You can watch it all the way through. I'm going to be dropping a whole bunch of content over there. Let's check this video out. This guy's in the hospital. He got burned. He went with a one of his co-conspirators. Person went there to go burn up this apartment with him, ended up passing away, and he got caught. Now let's check it out. Shout out to World Star.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He's all messed up. He was involved trying to light a building on fire, and someone died in the fire. And the guy that he was with, that was doing this with, he passed away as well.
I want you to hear me when I say this. You going to jail. You going.
He woke up when she said that, right?
To jail. You going to jail. Can you hear me? I want you to hear me when I say this. You going to jail. You going to jail. I know. You're going to jail. I just want you to know, you set my whole house on fire like that. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I want to know, was it worth it? You burning down my house like that. Huh?
Right,
you did
right.
it. You going to jail. And that other boy died that you took with you. He's dead. You going to jail.
Hey, that's what happens when you do stuff like that, right? I got another little clip of Blueface, the rapper Blueface, in prison, and he has a couple new tattoos. Look at this dude's face. Looks like he's been a little bored in there, huh? This dude's been writing all over his face the whole time in prison. Crazy. Blueface has some new face tattoos. This dude's in a camp. Dude's in a camp. What the hell? But there's a lot more content. Let's take a look at some of these clips.
Tell a joke. Do another joke. You. Do another one to make me laugh.
got that one. More smashing the rat content coming this week. All right, let's get to these clips.
And I think at that time I was like 10, and I see the school. Remember the movie? What was the movie with the kids that played baseball and the dog? If the ball went in, what was the name of that movie?
I forgot, but I know what you're talking about. And
yeah, the dog. They were told something field or whatever. It was like that. When we got those, like we saw Angeles Mesa. I only saw Angeles Mesa if we were driving up to Crenshaw to go to the store, but I saw all of it. And I saw two light-skinned dudes. One was Big Cass, rest in peace. And I'm like, I don't think she's talking about him. It was the first time I ever smoked some weed. And Staxx, I was in a kite. And Ice-T finally came over. And in all of his graciousness, he went like this. Sup, loading, and walked away. And just over time, we just, and then other cats would flock to him. He wasn't Ice-T the rapper then. He was actually he wasn't even Ice-T. My bad. He was Crazy T. He was Crazy T. He was not Ice-T. And he was if I was 10 and he's 10 years older than me, so you kind of know how old he was. I traveled all over the world. I went to Germany. I went to Egypt. I went to Paris. I moved to Thailand. And I was like, all right. And then my office is here, which I'll do a tour before we're done of the Muay Thai school. And my business partner, who is a hip hop head, my brother Vin, he was like, he was more of a fan than a friend. And then we created a brotherhood, and he taught me to get back into music. And Empire was like, "Love, we'd love to have you back." I talk about it in the book, Staxx, but I'll tell you, we lived on 3rd Avenue and 52nd, and which is 8 blocks from Crenshaw, 12 blocks from Slauson. And there was I had this neighbor. I'm not making fun of black folks' names. Sometimes they have the best names, but I had these neighbors. The name was Latronia and Kawasha. Might mean water on the knee. I don't know what it means, but she kept saying, "You look like Tracy." She goes, I go to Crenshaw with Tracy, and you look like him, but you got blue-green eyes. He got hazel eyes. I got long hair, and we're 10 years apart. And at that time, I was going to Catholic school, and I lived with my birth giver. And I saw two light-skinned dudes. One was Big Cass, rest in peace. He was playing in tailor-made slacks, which were the ugliest slacks in the world. But you put these buckles on them, and they were like salt and pepper. And he was playing in Stacey Adams with a perm and a silk shirt. And that's my big brother. And I would have no music career if it wasn't for him, because I could have cared less about it. I wasn't thinking about no music, Staxx. I wasn't. I was.
Now you got plaques all over the wall. You're like,
they're fake. The
iconic people that you have done music with.
They're all fake. The troll said I get them from goplatinum.com. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've worked myself. That's this picture right here. Hopefully I don't lose you. That one right there was about 8 months ago. That's in my office, my other clubhouse, my motorcycle life. And actually, true story. I see the khaki suit that Ice-T has on.
Yeah.
All right. So
stay tuned. That one's dropping tonight at 10 o'clock. 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you tune into that one. It's a great interview. Calvin, how are you? You should do a review on the Vagos MC, San Diego arrest. I will be doing something on that. So I'm not like where I report on things when they first come out. Like, I'm going to get to a whole bunch of different stories but I take my time with it. You know, if something major happens, I'll probably report on it, but I want to go back and get the story. Some people are like, wow, that story's old. So what? It's just interesting things, you know. I got a lot of different people that I'm interviewing. You guys are gonna like it. I'm telling you. You said the Vagos in San Diego arrested. They stopped 25 of them in the middle of the freeway. I'll definitely check that out. He talks about the Vagos. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys all have a great holiday. Yeah, Calvin, I saw that on the news. Apparently, they got them good. Riding dirty. All of them were riding dirty. I'm new to your channel, Staxx. Great show. Thank you. I appreciate that, Frank. Hey, Mickey Griggs, what's going on? The creator of MobTube. Shout out to Mickey Griggs. Haven't seen you in a while. Where you been at? Shout out to Detroit. I appreciate everyone that watches from Detroit. We got some mega fans out there in Detroit, it seems. Convention in 2001 in Detroit Crown Plaza. Let me check this out. I don't see nothing about recent. 23 arrested in 3 states of Vagos. That's in 2017. 2017 is what they're showing. Oh, 2024 Kern County arrests. Authorities arrested a member of the Vagos. They were searching for another member after the home in Kern County was searched. Operation 22 Green. Led up to Operation 22 Green. Operation itself were based for the first season of television series Gangland Undercover, an ATF agent called the Vagos MC, ruthless criminal biker gang that deal in guns, drugs, and death. 2017, 23 members were arrested. I don't see anything from this year. When did this happen? Massive police activity on 15 North, just past 8. A bunch of Vagos are pulled over and cuffed. That's on Reddit. And there's pictures of it. Here, I'll show you guys. Is this the one you guys are talking about? The Reddit post? Right here. San Diego police stop at least 30 to 50 motorcycle riders on Interstate 15 in Acero Drive. A massive police activity. 15 North, just past 8. A bunch of Vago bikers are pulled over and cuffed. And then they got a close-up of this. I'll do some more research on this, and yeah, I'll do a show about it. if that's what you guys are interested in. If you guys are interested in me doing a show about a certain thing that happened in the news or a different situation, just let me know, because I have quite a bit that I'm going to be covering. All kinds of things, from the Hellraiser Ball to the New York City clubhouse of the Hells Angels that was sold. I got all kinds of topics, and I'm going to be covering them all. One of the next ones I'm going to be doing this week is I'm going to be covering Sonny Barger's funeral. I'm going to be covering one episode is how Hells Angels kill other Hells Angels a lot of the time. It's pretty insane, the things that happen. But I was just watching, what's the name of that show? The Insane Throttle. Shout out to him. Shout out to Hollywood. And he was saying why they're making so many rules with these clubs. Why would you join one of these clubs when you got to abide by all these type of rules and you're trying to be an outlaw? It just doesn't make sense. There's a lot of great bikers out there, and they're all not criminals. I'm here to explain that they're not all criminals, because a lot of law enforcement, they think that all bikers or people that are involved in clubs are all criminals. That's not the case. I had a crazy debate with an ATF agent, and he swore that they were all criminals. I'm like, they're not. They're absolutely not all criminals. But they don't see it that way. And if someone's out there and you want to be a guest on the show, just hit up my email and we'll work it out. I will have you on as a guest. I'll interview you if you're interested. I have so much content to give you guys. It's insane. I don't drink, man. No drinking over here. I've been sober for quite a while. And there's so many stories to go over. And I'm going to be smashing these rats again, too. Like this.
3 guys on your property?
Like this guy.
You shot 2 or 3 guys on your property?
They come to kill me, 5 guys. Pete Gotti knew about it.
5 guys, burgers and fries. 5 guys came to kill me on my property. I don't know what they did with the bodies, but, you know.
You shot 2 or 3 guys on your property?
They come to kill me, 5 guys.
You shot 2 or 3 guys on your property? Did, Johnny?
You shot 2 or 3 guys on your property?
They come to kill me, 5 guys. Pete Gotti knew about it, Junior. They didn't make a move to come with me. I had the underground bell system.
Underground bell system. How does an underground bell system work?
And I drove to the house. I shot it out with a couple of them. I believe I killed 2 or 3 of them.
2 or 3, huh? You don't remember exactly how many? Yeah, me either.
You shot 2 or 3 guys on your property?
They come to kill me, 5 guys. Pete Gotti knew about it, Junior. They didn't make a move to come with me. I had the underground bell system. And I drove to the house. I shot it out with a couple of them. I believe I killed 2 or 3 of them.
And the bodies just disappeared. He didn't even have to do anything. The bodies were just gone. 2 or 3 of them. He doesn't remember. He just had his cronies clean up the mess. But I got a lot more content on the way. Don't worry. It's going to be good. Really good.
To the door. I did this to the door. I pushed the door in. I did this to the door. I pushed the door in.
Push the door in. Stay tuned. A lot more content on the way. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video. A lot of great content on the way. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.